Datta, Sri Guru Datta, Jai Guru 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 Datta, Sri Guru Datta.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Guru Datta and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your hosts Rishi Nirvan Barup
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Parama Pujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude, and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadgurudeva Pujya Shri Swamiji, as this program, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join His second-in-command, Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji now in worship.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gururdevo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Bhuyuta Shri Hari Chinnhitabhyam Agastya Rekhadi Bhiranchitabhyam Nigodha Bijakshara Mudritabhyam Namo Namah Sadguru Padukabhyam. गणपति गुरुमेकं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं विबुधनिवहसेव्यं योगमार्गाधिरूढं शरणमुपगतानामार्तिसङ्घाद्रिवज्रं मम हृदयनिवासं भक्तिनम्रो नमामि, Bhaktinamro Namami.
Once again everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's episode of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of number 12 Exchange Lots Couva, Valini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Erin Road, Debe, and Koke Supermart Limited of 14 Napariama Miaro Road, San Fernando.
On February 26th, 2025, which is the day on which Mahashivaratri 2025 was celebrated, Ganapati Swamiji, who is lovingly called Pujya Appaji by devotees worldwide, Ganapati Swamiji gave us all Upadesham in the form of the mantra Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Pujya Appaji, in speaking of this mantra, said that through the word Harihi, one is worshipping Lord Sri Hari or Lord Vishnu, and then by saying Namah Shivaya, Lord Shiva is being worshipped.
And when both names are taken in that mantra, just like in the mantra Shankara Narayanaya, with which Pujya Appaji blessed us previously, we are acknowledging that there is no difference between Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. Shiva is Vishnu and Vishnu is Shiva. Appaji has said that it is a sin to see them as different entities.
And bearing this in mind, today the focus on Datta Arpanam will be the mantra Harihi Om Namah Shivaya and thoughts inspired by it. But first, you are invited to sit comfortably, clear your mind of any disturbing thoughts, and replace those thoughts with the sound, the words, and the voice of Ganapati Swamiji as you join him in singing this Lord Ganapati Bhajan, the lyrics to which can be found by entering Bhajan ID number 50 on the Bhajanmala app or on the website www.bhajanmala.com.
Om Namaste Ganapataye Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Om Namaste Ganapataye.
Everybody.
Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Om Namaste Ganapataye Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Om Namaste Ganapataye. Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye. Om Namaste Ganapataye. Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Karta Dharta Samharta
Karta Dharta Samharta
Pratyaksham Tvam Brahmasi
Pratyaksham Tvam Brahmasi
Pratyaksham Tvam Brahmasi
Pratyaksham Tvam Brahmasi
Jnanamaya Vijnanamaya
Jnanamaya Vijnanamaya
Mooladhara Sthita Shakta
Mooladhara Sthita Shakta
Mooladhara Sthita Shakta
Mooladhara Sthita Shakta. Om Namaste Ganapataye Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye. Om Namaste Ganapataye Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Tatto Lokatritayam
Vatto Lokatridayam
Prabhavati Tishtati Layameti
Prabhavati Tishtati Layameti
Tatto Lokatritayam
Vatto Lokatridayam
Prabhavati Tishtati Layameti
Prabhavati Tishtati Layameti
Bhutam Bhautika Jatamidam
Bhutam Bhautika Jatamidam
Sachidananda Te Rupam
Sachidananda Te Rupam
Sachidananda Te Rupam
Sachidananda Te Rupam. Om Namaste Ganapataye Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye. Om Namaste Ganapataye Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye
Varavarada Shubhada Ganapataye.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jai Jai Jai
Gam Gam Ganapati Jai Jai Jai.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jai Jai Jai
Gam Gam Ganapati Jai Jai Jai.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
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 Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam. Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam. Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam. Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam. Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Gam Gam Ganapati Jayam Jayam.
Jayam 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 Jayam
Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam Jayam
Jayam.
You were just listening to the one who we now know as Parama Pujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji here on Datta Arpanam, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Swamiji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited. The word Ganapati is in Sri Swamiji's name. Is that the reason then that his Lord Ganapati bhajans like the one you just heard, are so moving?
Or is it because the same one who was named Satyanarayana at birth is Lord Satyanarayana, and so everything about him is beautiful? His smile, his walk, his words, and of course his music.
I suspect it's both. And how is it that we are saying that Ganapati Swamiji or Puja Appaji is Lord Satyanarayana when he is the Avadhuta of Lord Dattatreya? Well, even though Lord Dattatreya is a manifestation of the union of the Holy Trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, that Lord's main aspect is Lord Vishnu.
But even setting aside that point for a bit, if all three main gods took a single united form as Dattatreya Swami, does that not tell us that only one exists, that there is no separation? In Guru Gita, Lord Shiva said that Shiva is Guru and Guru is Shiva. Lord Dattatreya is the Adi Guru, meaning he must also be Lord Shiva if we go by Guru Gita. But Lord Dattatreya's main aspect is Lord Vishnu. So if he is Shiva and he is Vishnu, the logical conclusion is that there is no difference between Shiva and Vishnu. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya.
When we look at the law of conservation of energy, which says that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but that it simply changes from one form to the next, we accept it. So, if we can accept the concept of one energy changing forms when it comes to physics and energy, then why fight the Advaita concept or the concept that only one exists?
We are all part of that one supreme energy. And today, on Datta Arpanam, it is our sincere hope that we will all be reminded of this. Let's look at the story of Lord Hanuman's tale, for example. Almost every Hindu, if not all Hindus out there, know that Lord Hanuman is an incarnation of Lord Shiva. And you probably also know that Sati Devi is the consort of Lord Shiva. But did you also know that there's a direct link between Sati Devi and Lord Hanuman?
You heard correctly, listeners. There is a direct link between Sati Devi and Lord Hanuman. You see, once, while Lord Shiva was on Mount Kailasa, he emerged from a meditative state and repeated the mantra, Rama. Sati Devi became curious. Why was he, the Supreme Lord, repeating the name of another god?
Lord Shiva informed her that Rama is the official name of the ultimate or supreme reality, as well as the name of an earthly prince, who is an avatar of Lord Vishnu. Declaring that Lord Rama was his own, meaning Lord Shiva's, chosen deity, Lord Shiva told Sati Devi that he planned on incarnating on earth in order to serve Sri Rama.
But who wants to part with their Lord? When Sati Devi heard that Lord Shiva was going to incarnate in the time of Lord Rama, she started protesting, saying that she would miss him.
But when the Supreme Lord has a mission to accomplish, when Sadguru has a mission to accomplish, nothing can stand in the way. Lord Shiva promised to send only a portion of himself to earth, so that the other portion could remain with Sati Devi on Mount Kailasa.
The two then discussed the issue of what form Lord Shiva should take when he incarnated in the time of Lord Rama. If he assumed human shape, it would violate the dharma of service. For the servant, Lord Shiva, should be lower than the master, Lord Rama.
Bearing this in mind, Lord Shiva decided on the monkey form because it is humble and has simple needs and a simple lifestyle requiring no shelter, no cooked food, and no observance of the rules of caste and stage of life. This, he felt, would allow the maximum scope for service.
Sati Devi was shocked by Lord Shiva's choice of a vehicle for incarnation. Why not take birth as something nice? She asked.
In response to this, Lord Shiva convinced her that the monkey form is ideal for avoiding the attraction of Maya or cosmic illusion.
That was when Sati Devi asked to accompany Lord Shiva to earth. Stating that the wife is the ornament of her husband just as the tail is the ornament of a monkey, she volunteered to accompany Lord Shiva as the tail of the monkey form her lord would be assuming.
Lord Shiva agreed to this request. This is why Lord Hanuman's tail is so beautiful and so imbued with Shakti, the power of Goddess.
And speaking of the power of Goddess, what a perfect time to invoke the power of Mother Goddess as we once again engage in listening to and singing a bhajan composition of Pujya Appaji's. Please everyone open the Bhajan Mala app or website once again, this time to Bhajan ID number 571, and join in singing this song of praise which says to Sati Devi, O Mother Goddess, you are the consort of Lord Shiva. You reveal your grandeur by your grace. You are great, always fresh and everlasting. You are brilliant and enlighten my mind with radiant divine knowledge. On those who have a pure mind, you bestow truth, knowledge, and bliss.
Once again, everyone, the Bhajan ID number is 571.
गिरिससति विदितात्वं बौळीराग प्रीतात्वं
गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं तेजो नूनं विलसति ते तेजो नूनं विलसति ते चित्ते मे दीप्रा हो चित्ते मे दीप्रा हो तेजो नूनं विलसति ते तेजो नूनं विलसति ते चित्ते मे दीप्रा हो चित्ते मे दीप्रा हो या चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं या चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं तेजो नूनं विलसति ते तेजो नूनं विलसति ते चित्ते मे दीप्रा हो चित्ते मे दीप्रा हो या चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं या चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गौळीराग प्रीतात्वं
Hearing that story of Sati Devi a little while ago, the same Sati Devi who was worshipped in that bhajan composed and rendered by Ganapati Swamiji, the word love comes to mind. After all, that mother felt such immeasurable love for her Lord Shiva, that she was willing to incarnate as the tail of a monkey.
But then again, the word love falls right into place when a person thinks of the music and bhajans of Puja Sri Swamiji. Those bhajans are born out of Sadgurudeva's love for the divine and his love for us.
True. I guess it is no wonder that his bhajans evoke such feelings of love in us as well. What a beautiful bhajan. You are tuned in to Datta Arpanam, everyone, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Swamiji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited. On today's program, the mantra Harihi Om Namah Shivaya and thoughts inspired by it are the focus of contemplation.
Over the years, Puja Appaji has given us Upadesham of so many different mantras. So why chant this one? Why chant Harihi Om Namah Shivaya? Well, as always, Appaji himself gave the answer at the same time that he blessed us with that mantra. Unfortunately, the age of Kali, as we know, is fraught with difficulties. And the further we go into this era, the worse it gets. Puja Appaji has cautioned that the next 2 to 3 years may be particularly difficult ones, but by chanting Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, both the one chanting and his or her family will benefit.
The mantra will help us to overcome the difficulties of the next 3 years, including calamities caused by both water and sun. Over the next 3 years, there could be a lot of unhappiness in the world. By chanting Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, we will be saved. So everyone, chant Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. And when in a Lord Shiva temple, see Lord Hari. When in a Lord Hari temple, see Lord Shiva. See Shiva and Vishnu as one to help you to face the challenges of the next 3 years.
And listeners, we urge you, do not take Puja Appaji's words lightly. He is not just a bearded monk. He is the Avadhuta of Lord Dattatreya. The whole reason behind his incarnation was to help us to cope with the problems of Kali Yuga. And here, he is telling us in no uncertain terms of a very easy way to cope. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya.
You know, so many people, after getting a guru, stop chanting mantras because they feel that there is no more need for chanting Gayatri or any other mantra. They reject all rituals. But do you know that the merit of your many past births is what has given this connection with Guru in this lifetime? It has given you the chance to offer Guru Seva. If you stop all your spiritual disciplines, then one day your merit or your punya will get completely depleted. And the moment that balance is eroded, you will become distanced from Guru. You will fall to levels wherein you will even criticize your guru, and that is something that can lead you to the worst hell. But it happens when your past punya, which you had accumulated over many births, now reduces to 0.
Your past punya has brought you to this sacred place in life, where you are living at the same time that the Avadhuta of Lord Dattatreya is walking this earth. If you do not continue japam and other worship, then your punya balance will get depleted. So listeners, do not waste time. Do not miss your daily chanting. Serve the Lord. Serve Guru. Do not gossip wastefully.
Eating and sleeping all the time only erode the existing spiritual bank balance. Will any bank honor your check when there are no funds in the account? No. In addition to withdrawals, some new deposits must be made. Only then the balance will not reach 0. Similarly, with our spiritual bank balance, deposits must be made. So conduct japam and offer it to your Sadguru. With this, the balance in your spiritual account will increase.
Even Guru will not simply pass the power of all his past penance to his devotee. He will chant a mantra 100,000 times and gift the power of that chanting to his devotee, but he will never give away the entire balance that he has.
Listeners, in our spiritual bank account, we should try to sustain ourselves on interest while keeping the principal intact. In other words, we should increase our japam and other austerities so that they get added to the account.
Sometimes we see that someone suddenly abandons their guru, and people wonder what happened to that person who is so close to his guru. Well, the answer is that his spiritual bank balance got depleted. The accumulated merit of a person's many past births brings him close to his Guru. But when in this lifetime he fails to put in further efforts, then unfortunately he can reach a pitiable state wherein, as you heard before, he becomes distanced from Guru.
Mind you, Guru never leaves us. It is we who distance ourselves from him by our own actions. So everyone, heed the words of Sadgurudeva Ganapati Swamiji. We don't know what he is seeing, but we do not even need to know, because it is enough to simply trust him and trust his instructions.
And one instruction which he repeatedly gives is to sing bhajans. When we sing, we help preserve heart and lung health. So everyone, open the Bhajanmala app to Bhajan ID number 2228 and join in worshipping the Adi Guru, Lord Dattatreya.
Reminding us of the principle of oneness, the bhajan starts by saying that the lotus feet of Sadguru and the lotus feet of Lord Datta are one and the same. They are identical. They are eternal and true and bless us. Datta has given his lotus feet as a gift to us. They are our home.
Listeners, surrender your desires, your ego, and your negative traits to those divine feet now, as with love and devotion you join in singing this bhajan. Once again, the bhajan ID number is 2228.
గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం గురుదత్త పాదము దత్త గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము దత్త గురుపాదము దత్త దత్త పాదము నిత్య సత్య పాదము దత్త దత్త పాదము నిత్య సత్య పాదము
గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం
బ్రహ్మలోకమందు తత్వబోధమిచ్చు పాదము ఇంద్రలోకమందు భోగ భాగ్యమిచ్చు పాదము మనుజలోకమందు వాంఛితార్థమిచ్చు పాదము భక్తలోకమందు కృప సుధలనిచ్చు పాదము భక్తలోకమందు కృప సుధలనిచ్చు పాదము గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం బ్రతుకులోన తారసిల్లి భక్తి పెంచు పాదము బ్రతుకులోన తారసిల్లి భక్తి పెంచు పాదము ఇంటింటికి తిరిగి హితము పంచు పాదము ఇంటింటికి తిరిగి హితము పంచు పాదము హృదయమందు కొలువు తీరి వెలుగుతున్న పాదము హృదయమందు కొలువు తీరి వెలుగుతున్న పాదము సహస్రార చక్రమందు వెన్నలైన పాదము సహస్రార చక్రమందు వెన్నలైన పాదము గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మహాశరణం శిరసు మీద నిర్మాల్యపు పుష్పమైన పాదము శిరసు మీద నిర్మాల్యపు పుష్పమైన పాదము గుండె మీద రుద్రాక్షల మేరుపూస పాదము గుండె మీద రుద్రాక్షల మేరుపూస పాదము మనసులోన మరుపెరుగ ధ్యానదార పాదము మనసులోన మరుపెరుగ ధ్యానదార పాదము జీవితాన అందివచ్చు పుణ్యఫలం పాదము జీవితాన అందివచ్చు పుణ్యఫలం పాదము గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మహాశరణం రేణుకాంబ బ్రహ్మ కొరకు చూపియున్న పాదము రేణుకాంబ బ్రహ్మ కొరకు చూపియున్న పాదము తన కుమారు నొప్ప చెప్పి పడిన పాదము సూర్య రోగ హతికి సిద్ధ మూలికనిన పాదము సూర్య రోగ హతికి సిద్ధ మూలికనిన పాదము తనక భిన్న శక్తియను చాటియున్న పాదము తనక భిన్న శక్తియను చాటియున్న పాదము గురుపాదము తపో దృష్టి చెరువునెల్ల తూరపార పట్టిరి తపో దృష్టి చెరువునెల్ల తూరు పారబట్టిరి సంజువేళ ముల్లోకపు మూల తెల్ల చుట్టిరి మునులు సురులు గూడ జాడ పట్టలేకపోయిరి ఇదిగో నా ఎదలో తాగెదత్త పాదము ఇదిగో నా ఎదలో తాగెదత్త పాదము తాగెదత్త పాదము తాగెదత్త పాదము గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం సర్వ పూజ సారము దత్త సద్గురుపాదము సర్వ పూజ సారము వాంఛ సంగ త్యాగము వాంఛ సంగ త్యాగము వృత్తి సంతుల భాగము సచ్చిదానంద ఖండము సచిదానంద ఖండము సప్త సద్గురు పాదము గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం గురుపాదము గురుపాదము గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం గురుదత్త పాదము మాకు శరణం
Listeners, when the question is asked, where can Lord Datta be found? The answer is simple. He is comfortably sitting in your heart. You just need to practice dhyana or meditation, practice silence and go within to experience Him. Pranams to that Lord who is worshipped in that beautiful bhajan, composed and rendered by Ganapati Swamiji.
You are listening to Datta Arpanam, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Swamiji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited.
Today, you heard that Pujya Appaji or Sri Swamiji recently blessed everyone with Upadesham of the mantra Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, reminding us that we should see Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva as one and the same. But how does this principle apply to day-to-day life? How do we apply this Advaita or oneness principle to our day-to-day lives?
Well, Pujya Sri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, the heir apparent to Avadhuta Dattapitam, has nicely given the answer to this question. He said that we should adopt the Advaita principle in our heart and see everything as Atman or the Supreme Soul. But Advaita action is not allowed. What does he mean by this? Well, perhaps what he went on to say will help.
What he said was that in your mind, see everything as Brahman, as the Supreme Lord. Believe that you do not exist separately from other things or other beings, and believe that everything is Brahman.
But while mentally we should foster this feeling or this Advaita principle, we should never apply this to our actions. For example, what you do with a tree, you cannot do with a pit.
But differently, say Guru is arriving, you must revere him and prostrate to him. If you say everyone is one and you just sit there without offering respects, that is wrong. It is very important to revere the Guru and hold him in the highest esteem.
Of course, in your dhyana or meditation, you can become one with Guru, but in the visible world, you must prostrate and offer salutations.
Let us offer salutations now to Sadguru Deva Ganapati Swamiji for always looking out for us and for blessing us with the mantra Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Please everyone join in chanting this mantra which Pujya Appaji has said is the mantra that will protect and save us over the next 3 years.
Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Harihi Om Namah Shivaya.
Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya.
Just to remind you everyone, Upadesham of that mantra, Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, was given to the world by Ganapati Swamiji on Mahashivaratri 2025.
Puja Appaji warned that the next 3 years are likely to be very difficult ones, with battles, challenges, and possible calamities caused by water and sun.
But by regularly chanting this mantra with devotion, and by seeing Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva as one, we will be better able to navigate this difficult time. So chant, 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 everyone. Once again, the mantra is Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya.
Harihi Om Namah Shivaya. And now, on that divine and powerful note, everyone, today's episode of Datta Arpanam begins to draw to a close.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji and Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Appaji and Sri Swamiji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing this devotional hour with us.
If you would like to listen to today's program again, check out the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, where by tomorrow night, the YouTube link for today's episode will be shared.
Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Hanuma, 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 Yanuma.
Hanuma, 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 Yanuma.
Hanuma, 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 Yanuma.
Hanuma, 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 Yanuma.
Anjaneyuni abhayamu gonuma.
Anjaneyuni abhayamu gonuma.
Anjaneyuni abhayamu gonuma.
Anjaneyuni abhayamu gonuma.
Karyasiddhi Hanumantuni kanuma. Karyasiddhi Hanumantuni kanuma.
Karyasiddhi Hanumantuni kanuma.
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమా.
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమా.
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమా.
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమా.
హనుమా హనుమా హనుమాయనుమా.
హనుమా హనుమా హనుమాయనుమా.
ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా. రాముని మైత్రిని
సుగ్రీవునికై రాముని మైత్రిని
సాధన చేసిన చతురుని కనుమ
సాధన చేసిన చతురుని హనుమా
రామచంద్రుని మనసు దోచిన రామచంద్రుని మనసు దోచిన రామచంద్రుని మనసు దోచిన రామచంద్రుని మనసు దోచిన వానరేంద్రుని అభయము గొనుమా
నరేంద్రుని
అభయము గొనుమా హనుమా 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 ఎనుమా
ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా
అంబర వీధిన అల్లన మెరిసి
అంబర వీధిన
అల్లన మెరిసి అంబుది దాటిన శక్తిని కనుమా
అంబుది దాటిన శక్తిని కనుమా
అవనిజ శోకము నాశము చేసిన
అవనిజ శోకము నాశము చేసిన
అంజన సుతుని అభయము గొనుమా
అంజన సుతుని అభయము గొనుమా హనుమా
హనుమా హనుమా
హనుమా ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా
హనుమా 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 ఎనుమా ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా రావణ గర్వము నిలువున త్రుంచిన
రావణ గర్వము నిలువున త్రుంచిన
రామదూతను వీరుని కనుమా
రామదూతను వీరుని కనుమా
సంజీవనితో లక్ష్మణు గాచిన
సంజీవనితో లక్ష్మణు
గాచిన కార్య సాధకుని అభయము గొనుమా
కార్య సాధకుని
అభయము గొనుమా
హనుమా
హనుమా హనుమా ఎనుమా
ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా
రామాలింగన సౌఖ్యమునందిన
రామాలింగన సౌఖ్యమునందిన
భక్త మారుతిని భక్తిగా కనుమా
భక్త మారుతిని భక్తిగా కనుమా
భక్త మారుతిని భక్తిగా కనుమా
భక్త మారుతిని భక్తిగా కనుమా
హృదయమునందే స్వామిని చూపిన
హృదయమునందే స్వామిని చూపిన
సచ్చిదానందుని అభయము గొనుమా
సచిదానందుని
అభయము గొనుమా సచ్చిదానందుని అభయము గొనుమా
సచిదానందుని
అభయము గొనుమా
హనుమా
హనుమా హనుమా ఎనుమా
ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా హనుమా
హనుమా హనుమా ఎనుమా ఆంజనేయుని అభయము గొనుమా
కార్యసిద్ధి హనుమంతుని కనుమా కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమా
కార్యసిద్ధి హనుమంతుని కనుమ కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమ కార్యసిద్ధి హనుమంతుని కనుమ కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమ
కార్యసిద్ధి
హనుమంతుని కనుమ
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమ
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమ
కష్టములన్నీ తొలగును వినుమ
తొలగును వినుమ తొలగును వినుమ తొలగును వినుమ తొలగును వినుమ ఓం శాంతి 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 హరి ఓం తత్సత్